Hi guys, welcome to my channel. It's me again, it's your girl. I'm back again. A person just made a comment on one of my videos and they asked were they at the right place. And I commented back, if you love God, then you're at the right place. But something about that comment made me think they were asking, was I the right person? Which then made me think something else, like, because I haven't been on YouTube for a while. I told you guys that I took a break because I ended up going to work with my trucking company. And somehow, I don't know, like I keep telling everybody, I don't know really what's happening behind the scenes because God has been protecting me from that. He needs me to do, there's a certain task that I have to complete. And God knows my heart. He knows me. I love the people that I love. I'll say it like that. So if I get distracted by things that, you know, that don't pertain to me, that they have going on. One of the reasons I think that God has kept me over here. God told me to, you follow this task, you drop this person off, you move, and you don't look back. You don't pay attention to what's back there because I have something in store for you. I have something that I need you to do. And God, I trust you. So, and I've always told people, God don't play about me. So when God tells me to do something, when he tells me, I move. I don't play no games because I know he's protecting me from something. So he told me to go this way. And on New Year's, there was a lot of stuff happening. I spent my New Year's in prayer. I didn't drink. I didn't, there's nothing, I have nothing against anybody that does that. I will have a drink here and there if I choose to, but for the most part, I've been off of like alcohol and those types of things for a while now. But I have had drinks, like, if I went to my dad's birthday party, if I went to, social places. But I'm even starting to realize now, like, going forward, I probably won't even do that. It has to be like, there's a particular person that God showed me, and God told me to trust this person. So that person I know is not gonna do anything intentionally to hurt me or do anything that's going to trigger any negativity or, make it, God told me to trust them. So God told me to trust them. God told me to trust you. But he gave me a face. So on New Year's, I went through a process. God was changing me, and it was a lot. It was good. It was a lot. But instantly, I also felt something else trying to trigger my spirit at the same time, because it almost felt like the transition that I was going through, some people knew. And my light was triggering them all of a sudden. Like, it was like a inside of me, because I sent out, Happy New Year's to people, and which threw me for a loop, because the next day I sent out Happy New Year's to everybody. And for some reason, it took 24 hours for my text messages to come back. So it made me feel like something, like my phone has been, I don't know if somebody hacked it. I don't know if, and I don't even know if that's possible. I just know that I ended up calling my service provider and letting them know, like, why is my service, like, what I sent out Happy New Year's, and I know these people sent it back, but it showed up 24 hours later. That was weird. Like, there was a time delay or something on all my devices. It was weird. But my body does this thing, like, when it's like a DNA activation. When I hear certain things, my body lights up. It's only the things that match my DNA. So I don't know if that makes any sense to anybody, but people who know, they know. My body knows to trust that, okay? So on New Year's, my avatar was activated. And I'm gonna just word it like that. Y'all seen Avatar? Y'all know what Avatar is? The tree of life. People went in, try to take the tree down. If you haven't seen Avatar, you should go look at it. It's an awesome movie. But the Avatar, that movie's significant because even in history, you can go look these things up. I'm not going to tell you anything you can't go look up. It talks about how these giant trees were cut down because they knew these trees were connected to, you know, the branches. The branches are, it's like your body, your nerve system. Just, y'all can go look it up. I'm not going to get too much into it because it's a lot, and that's not what I'm trying to do. DNA activation. It was just a lot. And so apparently my avatar was activated. And again, when a man can jump through time portals for you, that's a man that loves you. And that's why I understand why God said to trust him, because it took a lot for already what my family had going on, for this man to now go around and touch my soul. That's a hell of a man. And the funny part is, this particular person has already, for some reason, been in me, like in my spirit, in my soul. And that person was already calling me. They've already been calling me. That's the thing. For some reason, we have already been connecting. And to now get the whole, and I still don't have the scope, but my brain is starting to figure out certain pieces of this puzzle. And so that person was supposed to be my real person. Somehow a person manipulated behind the scenes and threw something else in the mix. But like I told God, I was saying that it kind of bothered me because this person was asking me, like, you know, have you ever, would you date a big dude, or would you do this, or would you do that? And of course, I mean, at the time, when he was asking me and I'm giving him the answers, like, that's never been a thing. I'm not that type of person. I love how a person treats me. I love how a person, like mentally, we, you know, vibe. I'm that type of person. I'm not a size, looks, this, that, and I'm not that. But now it makes sense as to why that person was asking specific questions to me, because they already knew. They were manipulating behind the scenes, so they were trying to figure out what my key points would be. And so when I was talking to God, I'm saying I didn't like the fact that if they knew, it was almost like they took time from me. That's what it was. So I'm gonna just say it like that. But God said, they took nothing from you. Everything that was done, I'm going to give you back. So you think they took your time with that person, but I'm going to give y'all that time. This is going to be something that you'll understand once it happens. Okay? So, and mind you, this is blind faith. Y'all, if y'all know what faith is, go look up the definition. This is blind faith. This is how much I trust God, that I know that that person is mine. So, New Year's, and I don't know if it was New Year's night that this happened. It might have been a couple nights after, because then stuff just started to get real weird. Real weird, okay? And I don't know if y'all believe in, like, being able to speak to a person, you know, like your twin. Like, there's a thing with twins, they say that they can communicate without talking. They could communicate. And for some reason, when I dropped that person off, my last person, the communication got weird, like to where it was like scattered. And I don't know if the person started doing cocaine or something, but literally my nose would run out of nowhere, like, and I know it's weird. So the connection, for some reason, intensified. And I didn't like it because I almost felt like you're trying to still put your something on me that I don't like. And so, but God is telling me that this new person is over here and I need to smell him. Okay. So I'm like, I could, cause even when I'm riding with this person, I'm like, why can I smell you? So at the time it was like, he was already doing the thing, like, trying to make sure that it would just be on me. And if y'all don't know about this, just disregard, click out, cause it's not for you. This is, some higher level stuff. So the new person, again, traveled through different wavelengths to get to me. And so when stuff started to get weird, I think they were trying to put fear in me for some reason, which again, I don't even know why that devil, I still don't get it. Like, you can manipulate as much as you can, but the energy of it all, I kept this balance. So I don't understand why a person, it don't matter. That's that person's, this whole part, whole part's irrelevant. The part that I was trying to understand was God was saying, just be still. But the person is telling me, okay, so I can say it. I was just trying to make sure that put your headphones on, turn up your radio. So it is this is playing for whatever was happening, but this is playing to keep you covered. And I fell asleep. And it was peaceful. And then the next day I get a text message, I get a text message because I didn't start blocking bitches. Like, little people will come around you and just, you don't even know they really trying to manipulate. But there's a particular person that used to work for me, used to be my assistant. And this is where I think people really be trying to try me, because people don't realize, like, thank God I have changed, because these hands is quick, okay? But that I'm not gonna go there. I get a text message from this girl, and she's saying, did you hear helicopters in the neighborhood? They were searching for somebody. They were just around the neighborhood, and I heard nothing. Absolutely nothing. Then I realized that's why you did that. That's why you told me to do that. Because stuff was getting weird. But I never heard anything. I don't know if it was real, or I don't know if she was just being a dumb bitch, like, God, sorry, but that she qualifies for that. But it is what it is. This is another reason why I keep saying, I don't know how people stay around people that they really don't like, because I'm not gonna fool with you. Like, honestly, I'm not gonna fool with you. You don't gotta worry about me fooling with you ever again, sweetie. Ever. You are one of them people that are on my radar at this point in time. Access denied. Don't come nowhere near me. Don't act like we friends, because we're not friends. You're conniving. You're a snake. And at this point in time, I really don't care about, everybody access denied. And so, but God saw you. God saw you. And I know some other stuff. And I feel sorry for your man, because really he's a nice person. And I'm debating on if I want to just drop it in his ear that you are dirty and nasty. I ain't gonna do that. I wasn't, God. I'm telling you. I'm just saying. But he should know he's nice. He shouldn't deal with that. These women are a curse on these men. It's a shame. God, forgive me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, God. But so my avatar, Nefertari Mammoet. Merit-Mut. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but because you know these are Egyptian names. So Nefertari, you should go look her up. She is an Egyptian queen and the first of the great royal wives of Ramses II, or Ramses the Great is what they call him, okay? Because Ramses like everything big, all right? Nefertari means beautiful companion, and I don't know why I didn't write what her last name meant, so let me tell you what that meant. Merit-Mut. Anyway, her background was unknown, so they don't know where Nefertari actually came from. Let me see. Does it say where her last name is? What it means? Oh, beloved goddess of mute. It says M-U-T, so I hope that's mute. And one of the most prominent, not known or thought to have reigned in her own right. Okay, she was highly educated and able to read and write hieroglyphs. Okay, which at that time was a very rare skill, and she used these skills in her diplomatic work. The thing that I liked about her that I saw was that she had her man's back. She was very like she was essential in his dealings. So she kind of, you know, she was a rider, period. She didn't have to die because he loved her, okay? But anyway, he built her it says her lavishly decorated tomb is one of the largest and most spectacular in the Valley of the Queens. But the issue was Nefertari died before it even got done, so she never even entered into her tomb. Okay, which is now like one of the places I would like to go. I think they're saying that the thing that I saw, they were saying that I don't even know if people are allowed to go into it, but I have seen, like, you know, where they let specific people go in or whatever. But that's one of the places I would like to go to because I'm making magic. Okay, and I am her, she is me, we are we. Okay, anyway, so the other thing that I liked about Nefertari was that she was very she was like the mother of, because she even, and this might sound weird to, you know, some of you guys, but she was so diplomatic in her, the way she was, that one of the stories is that she told Ramses to marry another princess from somewhere else, or another queen from somewhere else, in order to make the kingdom better, you know, to build diplomatic relations between this person and this person. So this is how gangster this woman was. That was her man, but she said, I'm gonna let you marry her in order for us to build what we need to build, because, you know, Ramses the Great, he was a builder. He was making sure that he made that kingdom the way that it needed to be. And she had her man's back. So it shows, like, one of the pictures was Ramses was getting ready to smite somebody, and she was behind her man, like, go baby, like, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's the love. That's the love, king. That's the love. Egyptian royalty. Go look her up, because I just wanted to put that little gem there because I think that's important to somebody. Ramses and all these kids, I'm a good mom. So all I can say, I'm a good mother. And at this point, I'm an even better mother because I have maturity. So whatever that situation is, it don't matter. We got that. I have no issues with that. But back to where a person made me feel like, or just, and I don't think that the person was just trying to figure out whether or not they were on my page. I feel like I keep going back to the herbalism thing. I am wanting to, I've taken like 5 classes already, so I already have like a certification in it. But I feel like I want to really develop that more. I really want to, I have so much, like, so many different things, but, and that was the other thing. not to continue to go back to this but it just reminds me of stuff. Like, I did 2 online boutiques, and now I'm starting to realize, like, some of the things, some of the stuff, because everything I touch turns to gold. I'm the golden girl. Everything I touch turns to gold. And when a person was connected to me, stuff was just turning to shit, and I could not understand, and I could not figure out why. So this is another thing, and this wasn't for this, but now I'm gonna just say it. Watch your connections. When stuff starts going bad and you know that that's not what it is for you, know that something's going on with somebody that you're connected to, that it just can't go. It just cannot go, because everybody's not meant to go where you're able to go. And at this point, I'm free. My son is the boy. Let me tell you, he's a young king. He knows how to cook. He knows how to clean. He is able to take care of himself. He's very responsible. So I'm not held to a certain, I'm able to go do what I need to do. I make sure that he knows he's loved. He's not really left alone for, to have to fend for himself. He knows that if he needs, but I raised him to make sure that he was self-sufficient, independent, because at the end of the day, this world will dick you. People will, am I allowed to say that? People will turn their back on you just as fast. Like, you got to make sure that you want to be with a person, not that you got to need a person, because you got to make sure that, because it's people just running around here with just codependency, because they can't wash, they can't cook, they can't do anything, so they got to have a person to do all these things. I didn't raise none of my boys to do that. My boys know how to cook. They know how to wash their own clothes. They know how to clean up, although they half the time is not going to do it, but they know how to do it. But yeah, I make sure that they're good. So, I think that was it. Just make sure that y'all are watching. If you know that something is not going the way that you know it should be going, because you know how you are, you know what you bring to the table. I know what I bring to the table. I brought the whole table. I'm the table. Okay? So when I get with a person, or when I'm with a person, I'm trying to elevate. I'm trying to elevate me and you. I don't understand how people try to just take and bring you down, and I'm not that person. I don't know how that works. That is very disturbing to me, my life, and everything else along with it. So at this point in time, what is your baby? You're birthing this baby, and this is for my collective who is trying to figure out what they want to do. You're birthing a baby right now. You're birthing a baby. This is your new business. This is your new direction. This is your new what? What are we doing here? What are we building? Don't let people steal your ideas either. So keep them to yourself. Write them down. And then that way, when we get to our collective, our place, and we start working these things out, we know what it is that we're doing. Our spiritual journey is important, because that's why I was saying earlier, if you go to the video before that, in order to know that our reign, our empire, our situation was good, we have to build. And that's build with each other, and that's build outward to our community. So, we're birthing something right now. We are, it takes 9 months to have a baby. Hopefully it's less time that, we all get together and figure out, who is who and what is what. I am the only channel, me, this platform is the only one. I don't know what the question was. You know what else? Matter of fact, never mind. And I don't think I know the person didn't mean anything by it, like I said, so please don't take this wrong. I just, when you said it to me, when you put that comment there, it just made me think, for you to say that, who else would I be? I don't know if there's somebody trying to imitate, or somebody trying to be me, but it's only one Tylishia. Tylishia, correct, spell it correctly, Tylishia, 1, me. And yeah, I don't know what that, it just threw me. So please don't get offended. It wasn't what you said. It was just what it triggered me to now think, like, was there somebody else trying to be me or something? But there's only one. God chose one, me. He chose more, not that, but for this and for me, Tylishia, it's only one, it's me. So there's more chosen. I'm looking for y'all. And for the little ones, y'all, okay, so this is about the young people. There's a lot of young people committing suicide. And part of the problem, well, never mind. We're not going to get into that. But when y'all get here, we talking. So thanks for coming to my channel. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And thank you for tuning in. I got more stuff for you later.